Hey everyone, Rashni here. I need to give you guys a hair update post flat ironing. So I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I figured this is probably the best time because I have no idea when I would ever do this again. I am strongly considering cutting all my hair off. So this may be the last time I wash this full head of hair like this. May not. But since that is the case, I figured this is the best time to show you guys. So I literally just got out the shower. As you can see, it's kind of still foggy in here. And I thought I would show you guys my hair. Now, let me give you guys the preface real quick. First of all, the long short is there is heat damage or change of texture of my hair since the flat ironing and pressing. Sorry, my nose is itching me. But the whole reason I even let myself flat iron and press my hair is because I knew the risks and I was kind of planning on cutting it off anyway, so I figured if something happened, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Now, there's a small chance I might not cut it off, but whatever. So, anywho, moving right along. This is the second wash since my flat iron. So I had my hair flat ironed back in January. And yes, this is only the second wash, and it's like the end of March. And I washed it out sometime, I think like the end of January I got it done, and I washed it out in February, like 3 weeks or 4 weeks afterward, and now I'm like 3-4 weeks out again or something like that. So the first time I washed it, I kept it really stretched, didn't let it revert as much, and so I couldn't really see how much of my hair was still straight and wasn't, but I could see that there were definite parts that were not going back to the natural texture. This is my second wash, and I really have not done anything to keep it stretched, as you can see, and I can definitely 100% tell you that the texture of my hair is different. Now, there are some obvious straight patches. Obvious. Let me show you one. Bam! Right in front. Now, I know my hair, like my general natural texture, even this seems to be a little looser than it usually would be, even though that texture on top is pretty loose if you guys have seen it before. But this, after 2 washes, tells me I don't think this is going back to the natural texture. There's also a huge perpetrator in the back. And when I was wearing my hair in those twist outs, I mean, it's all through my hair, but back here is so obvious. Look at this, you guys. This, I hope you guys can see that. Okay, this is the part that reverted. This spongy part looks just like it used to. And then look at this sucker. This is after 2 washes, so I can pretty much tell. And there's like another piece there. Here's another, let me see if I can get it. But you guys get the picture. Here's another piece like this. 2 washes. Straight as ever. So, yeah. The reason I don't seem that worried is because, like I said, I knew that this might happen, so it's not really that big of a deal to me. If I plan not to cut my hair off, I will just deal with the 2 textures. And if I do cut my hair off, which, like I said, I'm like 90% gonna cut my hair off, then I won't have to bother with it because that was the whole point, right? So, yeah, I guess the moral of this story is, let me show you guys some more. Can you see? I really hope the camera's picking that up. Anyway, I'm about to put my hair in some braids, big braids for a braid out. And then hopefully over the next week, put some twists in it and hope that the straighter parts will keep the twist. Kind of like a last hurrah, because I don't know if I'm ever going to have twists anywhere. So anyway, the moral of the story, let me wrap this video up because I'm rambling, is if you're going to use heat on your hair, know what you're getting yourself into. And there was texture change to my hair. This side of my hair has always been poofier than this side, and it's still poofier. It's weird because they're both limper, but this side is still fuller and poofier than this side. So ultimately, I did have heat damage, or whatever people call it, texture change to my hair from the heat that has not reverted since I wet it a few times, washed it thoroughly a few times. So the funny thing is, when I put my pre-poo in. I don't smell it as much this time, but when I put my pre-poo in this time, I could still smell kind of like some of the stuff that the lady used at the salon, which means that the last time I washed it, keeping it stretched, I might not have gotten all that stuff out of my hair. So hopefully I did this time, and this is a truer sense of what I am left with. So hopefully I answered you guys questions. I know some of you are going to be like, oh, the horror, but it's really all right because I knew what I was getting myself into. So that's my hair after the flat ironing. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.